Hello YouTube, Sam here from youtube.com/onlivegamer for the New Boston, and in this tutorial we're going to be talking about the finally statement. Now what the finally statement does is it's placed inside of a try block and it's run no matter what. So let's say we have this try right here, and we go through this for loop and it's going to add each one of those items to our array list, and then it's going to try to access an index that's out of range. So what we want to do when that happens is type messagebox.show don't access memory that isn't there. And then we can add a finally. Now if you read the description, it says introduces a statement block to be run before exiting a try structure. So this is run before the try is ended and is run no matter what. So we'll just type messagebox.show I am the finally, and then we'll go ahead and just beep. Now this is the sound that is played when an error occurs, and this is just to show you what you can do in the finally with the finally keyword. So let's go ahead and run this. You can see if we click add all, we get don't access memory that isn't there, and then if we click OK, just listen and you'll hear the beep. So it says I am the finally, and there's our beep right there. Now we can also use finally with multiple catch statements. So let's go ahead and catch EX as null reference exception, and then we'll just messagebox.show that is null. So we'll go ahead and create one of those exceptions here. So we'll just throw a new null reference exception. So let's go ahead and run this. And you can see that if we click add all, it's going to throw that throw this first. Even though these catch statements are in different order, they do not go by order. So since the null reference exception is the first one that is thrown, it's going to go straight to this and do whatever's inside here. And then after that comes our out of range exception, and it's going to catch that in this. So let's switch back to the program. It says that is null. We'll click OK, and it says I am the finally. And then if you listen closely, there's the beep that we added. So go ahead and practice with the finally. Practice a lot with try-catch statements because you're going to be using them a lot inside of your programs. They're very helpful, and I highly suggest you look through a whole bunch of the different types of exceptions that are built into Visual Basic, and read the description so you can know when to use them and what exceptions to use, so you're not just using a default exception each time. Now what you can do is use catch and then catch an exception, and when it shows the message, it's going to tell you what type of exception that is, so then you can go back into your code and add a specific type of exception instead of just a default one. So like I've said before, go ahead and practice this, and then once you understand try catch statements and finallys, go ahead and move on to the next tutorial, where we will be learning about the when keyword. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next tutorial.